Crime of any color is detrimental to any nation's economic and social development, and hence it must not be allowed to sprout. Chapter 4, Section 33 of the 1999 Constitution as amended stipulates that a person has the right to life and no one shall be deprived intentionally. Life is sacrosanct, and any decent society gives it a premium. However, in a decade and a half, kidnapping gangsters who for their selfish interests have taken life to be nothing. Without provocation, they kill their victims recklessly without fear or repercussions of the law. Falalu Abdulmumini, an assailant-cum kidnapper, killed an entire family of 5 of Ado Shaibu Adorayi village in Kaduna State for refusing to join his unwholesome kidnapping gang. The 30-year-old greedy buffoon was oblivious to the fact that his criminal enterprise would crumble on him sooner than he expected. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Olukayode Egbetokun's special teams did not let him escape his heinous crimes. He was caught among the 254 dreaded orchestrators of devilish criminals nationwide.
About the activities of some kidnappers to informant terrorizing Kaduna Zaria area, operatives of SIS from Force Intelligence Department IRT Force Headquarters, Abuja, swung into action and arrested one Falalu Abdulmumin, male of Audi village, 30 years, who admitted and confessed to belonging to a gang of kidnappers numbering over 20 in strength, and one Abdul Kadri, aka Kato, who happens to be their informant. Upon arrest, Falalu also confessed to having actively participated in 2 kidnapping operations with his gang, where they took the victims to Gake Forest, held them captive for 21 days, and later collected a ransom of 1.1 million and was given 50,000 Naira as his share. The suspect confessed to own one AK-47 rifle, which he paid 300,000 Naira, and Yaroro, his gang leader, had completed the balance before the acquisition of the weapon and is in current possession of this weapon at their stronghold in the bush. The suspect, Falalu, also confessed that he and his gang members, headed by Yaroro, had met at Dumbi Dusen Abba and proceeded to the residence of one Ado Shaibu at Dorai village in Kaduna State, where they shot and killed the said Ado Shaibu and his entire family, eradicating his lineage because they had approached him to join their gang and he had refused. How old are you? 30. Why would you kill Ado Shaibu and the family?
An ce mu shiga wannan harka suka ce ba za su shiga ba, suka ce kadan suka shiga in yayin suka shiga bai yafi musu ko bai da rayuwa.
Ardo Shaibu told his children that if at all they join kidnapping, even after his death, he will never forgive them. That is why they kill him and the children.
That he will never forgive who?
The father, Ardo Shaibu, will never forgive his children if they join the kidnapping gang with them.
Because the father told the children not to join them, so they got angry and they went after the father. They killed the father and killed the whole children. For how long have you been in the business of kidnapping, Falalu?
Shekara nawa kana yin wannan kidnapping?
Kwata bara na soma.
Shekara nawa?
Wani shekara biyu kenan, bai gama hawan na biyu ba na hardu.
Say about 2 years now.
About 2 years.
Despite the awareness created by law enforcement agents, most especially the Nigeria Police Force, in sensitizing Nigerians on the issue of proliferation of small arms and light weapons, many still venture into the illicit act of producing firearms and ammunition. Joseph Zinka and his gang members, who own an illegal gun manufacturing factory in Plateau State, infringed the law which prohibits individuals without licenses from manufacturing guns and ammunition. Joseph Zinko and his cohorts, who are benefiting hugely from the insurgency in the northeast and west, do not mind if the killings continue unabated, since they make this blood money from selling guns to terrorists and bandits across the border.
Can you tell us your full name?
I am Joseph Zinkur Ayuba.
How old are you?
I'm 45 years old, sir.
45?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which state are you from?
I'm from Plateau State.
Plateau State. Where do you reside? Where do you live?
I live at Jos South local government area of Plateau State.
Okay. How did you get that factory? How did you come about the factory?
I am an engineer welding fabrication.
Engineer?
Welding and fabrication.
Welding and fabrication?
Yes, sir.
How did you get those machines?
It's meant for circular business. That is, you can use it. Most people, when I buy it, to use it to rebore block engine, to create a shaft and some other things. We used to even fabricate and install company equipment. That is company.
For how long have you been using them to make guns? For how long have you been using them?
Sir?
For how long have you been using them to make guns?
2019, sir.
2019?
Yes, sir.
Can you remember how many guns you have produced so far from that factory?
It's only 19 pieces, because that is not my work. I used to do my...
But you are aware that they have produced 19 rifles so far?
Yes, sir.
You are not the only one operating the machines? You have somebody else operating the machines?
I am the only one, sir.
You are the only one?
Yes, sir.
And so far you've been able to produce 19 since 2019?
Yes, sir.
1919. Is it because you started 1919 you are giving us figure 19?
No, sir.
Okay, apart from rifles, how many pistols have you fabricated?
No, I mean the pistol. That is what I mean.
You have made 19 pistols?
Yes, sir.
Then how many AK, how many rifles so far?
I don't fabricate any one again, sir.
Okay, you don't fabricate again. Before now, how many have you done?
I said 19, that is pistol, that is what...
We are talking about rifles.
No, I never fabricate AK.
Okay, which rifle have you fabricated?
It's pistol, sir.
Only pistols?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many of you are running that factory?
I am the only one.
You are the owner of the house, you are the owner of the factory?
Yes, sir.
So how many people here now, beside you have sold rifles to?
I have sold to two people.
Two people? What did they tell you they want to use the rifle for?
They said for self-defense, that people want...
Self-defense?
Yes, sir.
But now that you have been arrested for supplying your guns to bandits, what do you have to say?
What I have to say is that the end users have derailed from the main purpose of which the pistol has been fabricated for.
Okay, now, you that you are fabricating these pistols, do you have license to do so?
I don't have license, sir.
But you know it's a criminal offense to run such a business without license. Yes, are you not aware?
I'm aware. I'm sorry, sir.
They say education is power. So it's pathetic when an assumed knowledgeable individual who knows the repercussions of involving himself in crime is found wanting. The case of a biochemistry graduate for Umaru Musa Yar'Adua University, Katsina State, is despicable. He's a gang member of the kidnap cells that kidnapped 40 students of Federal University, Gusau, Zamfara State, and collected millions of naira as ransom. Still, he was given only 50,000 naira as his share.
This is one of the kidnappers that were responsible for the kidnapping of the students of the Federal University, Gusau, in Zamfara State. That they took them to Beningwari Forest of Kaduna State, and were separated into 2 camps, with each camp having 20 female victims each. The suspect confirmed the release of 9 victims from his camp and the deaths of 5 victims, but claims to have no knowledge of the activities in the other camp. He also confessed to have received a sum of 50,000 naira as his ransom share for the operation. Students of this school were kidnapped, females, divided them to 2 camps, and Shehu Usman is one of the kidnappers. Shehu, are you a graduate?
Yes, sir. Musa Yaradua University.
Imam Musa Yaradua University. Where is that?
Katsina.
Katsina State. What led you to kidnapping as a graduate?
It is one of my friends that led me. He just the first time come and tell me and say we should start kidnapping. I say, look, it is not good.
What is the name of your friend?
It is not only one person.
There are many.
Yes.
Where do you live?
Kuraji. Bungudu Kuraji.
Bungudu?
Yes.
Kuradi in Zamfara.
Damba.
So how much do you collect as a ransom?
They collected 2 million. They get me 50,000 because I'm the smallest among them.
The smallest.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 30. This is the first time. This is the first time I.
So because you are a JJC, you are a novice, and you are a new person, you are a new member, a newcomer, they decided to give you just 50,000 naira. Your role in the operation, what did you do? Is it to identify key victim, or to tie them down, or to negotiate, or to threaten them with guns?
No, sir. We tied them.
Which one? You tied them?
Yes.
Your own was to tie them?
Yes.
How did you divide them to two camps? How did you do it?
We divided into 20, and the other camp I don't know their.
Okay, from Zamfara.
Yes, sir.
How did you move the 20 to Benin Gwari Forest in Kaduna? Zamfara from Kaduna is far.
Yes, sir.
How did you move them?
Through motorcycles, sir.
Through motorcycles?
Yes, sir.
You followed the road or bush?
From this side.
I guess there must be a bush path from Zamfara to Benin Gwari. This is serious. This is serious. Okay, thank you.
Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. This is the case of 27 Shehu Tailo, one of the notorious kidnap gang members that struck a village called Emure in Ekiti State recently, in which school children who were in search of knowledge were kidnapped and kept in the bush for days, and the innocent driver who went out in search of his daily bread after bidding his family goodbye in the morning with the hope of coming back with food never returned but was sent to the life beyond by these dreaded criminals.
I am glad to inform you that you have arrested one Shehu Tailo. Following the incident of the kidnapping of the children and staff of Apostolic Faith School, Emure Ekiti, in Ekiti State, and their subsequent release, operatives of the Nigerian Police Force has recently made the arrest of one Shehu Daru, who has been identified as one of the kidnappers involved in the ungodly act. The suspect Shehu Taylor, male 27 years, was arrested in Bugu area, Edu local government area, Kwara State, and he was identified by one of the victims of the kidnapping to be one of the kidnappers. He confessed to being in a 4-man kidnapping gang responsible for the kidnapping of the children and staff of Apostolic Faith School in Ekiti, and that they had intercepted the vehicle, conveyed the victims along the road, and upon interception, they killed the driver and burnt his body while the victims were taken to their camp. Can you tell us where are you from?
Daga Kwara. Daga Kwara, Patigi.
Patigi. You live there or you are from that place?
Ina zama a wurin.
He lives there. Which state are you from?
Jada. Adamawa.
He's from Adamawa State.
You are from Adamawa, you live in Niger, and you went to Ekiti to go and kill somebody. You can see the movement. It's just like that, you can see the movement. How many of you carried out the operation in Ekiti?
They are 5 in number.
5 in number.
Yes.
Where are others?
Saura suna daji.
The rest are still in the bush.
In the bush. How did you come? How did you escape? How did you get to where they arrested you in Kwara? Bugu area in Eduluka government Kera State. How did you get to Kwara from Ekiti?
Ekiti. To muna Kwara. Ina Kwara dai dama aiki na wannan. Kwara daga gida an ka kama ni.
That he went back home where he lives.
Where he went back to Niger?
Yes, sir. No, to Kwara. That is where he was arrested.
Okay. So why did you decide to kill the driver and burnt the driver?
To wasu suna jin haushi ne. Wasu suna jin haushi ne waɗanda nake tare da su.
Wayansu?
Waɗanda abokan aiki ba suna jin haushi.
That his remaining colleagues are angry. That is why they killed him.
Angry for what?
Haushin mene?
To abinda dama dai suna jin haushi ne ban san abinda an mahari ba.
Ai ma what?
Jani ban san abinda an maharin suka jin haushi ne ba.
That you don't know why they are angry over the driver.
Did you take any drug? Were you on drug?
Ba mu sha kwaya ba. Ba mu sha kwaya ba.
That they are not on drugs.
Then how do you operate when you are not on drug? How do you have the courage to kill when you are not on drug? What is the power? What's giving you that courage to kill a fellow human being?
Ba mu sha kwaya ba dai abun da suna jin haushi ne dama.
The way they talk safe.
Shi da ban sani ba abin da yake cikin su.
That they are not on drugs and they are only angry.
Wait, is the drug the same thing as kwaya?
Yes.
Or Igbo?
All this kwaya. Drug is...
General, the name is kwaya.
Yes.
Na kwaya?
Yes.
JP. Now they call kwaya. Okay. Now, you have killed that driver. You still collected money. What do you have to tell people like you? You are just 30-year-old.
Abinda za ni gaya musu, to da mun ka karbi waɗannan kuɗi, an ka bugo min daga gida an ka ce yaro na ba lafiya. Daga nan sai ni basu ni sai ni koma. Daga nan sai sun ka kashe shi.
He said when they killed the driver, collected the money, he now received a message that his son is sick. So he has to leave and go and treat his child.
How your son no go sick? They have said it that they saw the vehicle flying that road, they intercepted the vehicle because they were armed. So they forced the vehicle to stop. I think they said, I wouldn't know what transpired between the driver and his gang members. So they said they got angry. He can't tell us why the gang members were angry. So they shot the driver dead, set him ablaze, and took the students and the teachers to their camp. And like we always say, we don't encourage payment of ransom. And we always tell family members of victims to always involve security operatives. We know how to go about it.
Many urban cities in Nigeria have had their fair share of crimes, including an organized robbery called One Chance. The seat of power, Federal Capital Territory Abuja, is referred to as an epic center of this type of criminality. As the Nigeria police consciously put these criminals out of business, they devised new methods to perpetrate their criminal enterprise. However, the efforts of the police paid off as the notorious One Chance syndicate, Sunday Ekwo, with his accomplice, Linola Angel Agabi, were arrested. During a parade, Ekwo confessed to being a One Chance robbery gang member. He told the bewildered audience how they operate Wuse, Gariki, and Gwagwalada axes and have rechristened their One Chance robbery as Shift Sit.
My name is Sunday Ekwo. My nickname is Black. I'm from Karimo, Abuja. I'm doing shifting chair.
Shifting chair?
Yes, sir. When I was coming in the morning, I will carry 4 people in back, and plus 1 woman for front with me, and I will look for 1 person to carry more. In the process that I carry the another person for front. When we go small, and I tell my fellow person that is in front with me, say, I better shift, adjust for me small, let me shift the chair, because they are tight. In the process, then they adjust. That is where the person phone can lose. It's only what I can be able to do. It's only phone that I'm stealing, sir. I don't do anything more than that.
They say what a man can do or woman can do better. This is synonymous with another case of one-chance robbers paraded by the Force Public Relations Officer, ACP Olumiwa Adejobi. Among them is a middle-aged woman who recruits many others to join her immoral act. Among her recruiters is a pregnant lady who confessed to joining the group after she abandoned her legitimate house help work for criminality. She narrated their mode of operation.
My name is Rita.
Rita what?
Rita Geoffrey.
How old are you?
25 years, sir.
25. Which state are you from?
Plateau State.
Plateau State?
Yes, sir.
Where are you living?
Karimo.
Karimo, in Abuja? So how you can start this business of one chance?
As I go their house help, the money they used to pay me, the money is 10,000, and I couldn't have money to send for village and take care of myself. That's how I met one lady who introduced me to the shifting chair work.
Shifting chair work. Yeah. You can see the concept. I'm sure researchers are going to carry out some research work on this. So where you want to do your PhD is a good topic. Shifting chair work. Any other method?
Then I come follow one person, Sonny.
Huh?
Sonny.
Sonny?
Yes.
You follow and do waiting?
I follow and
do one chance?
Yes.
Which method you use with Sonny? How you do them?
That one, I will just sit down for the front. They are the one that they will force the victim and collect her ATM.
They will force the victim. How do they force the victim?
They will keep her for ground when they hold her. When she enter, only her.
That's another method. Forceful.
They will tell her to sit down. Then they will press her. Then they will collect her ATM and give me to go and withdraw money and come and give them.
So how many of these you don't do? You?
I just follow them 3 times, sir.
3 times?
Then I stopped.
But I was told somebody died one time with you.
I don't know that one, sir.
Somebody died in that operation, one of your own operations.
She did not die for my front. I don't see anybody.
But somebody died.
Sir.
You hear somebody don't die?
Yes, I heard.
But not before your hand?
No, sir.
But I do operation for him before he die.
I don't know whether the lady died.
Now your guy know?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know?
Yeah, no, sir.
But you hear say somebody don't die?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
When they arrested me, now I hear say person.
Now you hear.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
You don't born Biki?
Yes, sir.
How many?
1, and I get belle.
You get belle now?
Yes, sir.
A woman identified as their leader who recruited others gave an eye-opening revelation on how they operate as another couple narrated their involvement in a chance-armed robbery.
When you see maybe 5 people in the vehicle, you know.
Don't join them again. Which one again? Any sign again? When you enter the vehicle, what another sign if you see, if you notice?
There is no sign. Only for maybe they will tell you to shift the chair.
Shift the chair?
Yes, when you see the
get the message.
Yes.
Overloading, 1. Second one, shift the chair.
Edu Divine, one of the suspects paraded, pretentiously introduced illusionary business to unsuspecting clients and fraudulently conned them 30 million naira. To cover up her devilish act, she resorted to threatening one of her victims, who happened to be her neighbor, with kidnapping messages. Nemesis, however, caught up with her as the case was reported to the police and was subsequently arrested. The suspect, according to the police, has confessed to her crime. Listen as she tells her story.
On the 5th December 2023, one Mr. Honor Abraham made a report that sometime in the month of September 2023, a handwritten letter was dropped at his wife's shop with the inscription, "Leave Abuja immediately. They are after you. There is a big hit on your family. take your kids and run. Just a warning. End of quote. This had prompted him to take his family and relocate to his sister-in-law's place, but the threat continued, and he even received a message from an unknown number asking him to sell his house and leave Abuja immediately or risk being kidnapped. What's your name? Tell us your name.
My name is Divine Afoke.
Where are you from?
I'm from Delta.
Where in Delta?
Uwe.
Uwe. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Are you married or not?
I'm married.
What have you been doing with the money you have realized so far? Almost 30 million you are demanding. You are talking of 30 million. What have you done with the money?
Okay. At first, I took it for the purpose of business. But when I couldn't meet up, I used it to pay people that I have already told that I will give them their interest.
This man, they said, is a family friend, that you know him and you are a neighbor to him.
Yes.
What led you to this tactics to obtain money from him? Why?
I took it at first for the purpose of business. But since it didn't work out, I didn't know what to do again.
So you actually now did that so that he can run away, so that he will not remember the money again. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Is that good enough?
It's not good, sir.
As a Nigerian, as an African man, why must you do that to your neighbor and a family friend?
Crime fighters, promoting security consciousness.
Security is everybody's business. It's not only police. Police may not do it all by themselves, but with the combination of other sister agencies, even you as a citizen, even traditional rulers and so on. That's why when we go to different communities, we speak to them. We tell them what they ought to do.
If you say something, say something. When you say something, you do something. Security is everybody's business.
Crime fighters, promoting security consciousness.